Hi, my name is Frederick McGeese, and this is my data analytics project presentation. So, the first question asks about the typographical errors found in the data set under the insurance type and the region. So, what I did was I created a pivot table that shows the insurance type and the number of policies for each insurance type. After you do that, I found that home and professional were misspelled, which made the totals for each insurance type incorrect. So I went back to the main data and I searched and replaced the wrong words with the correct spelling of the words and did my pivot table over, and it gave me the correct information for my table, as you can see on the one on the right. I repeated this process when I looked under the different regions. I noticed that west and southeast were misspelled, which messed up the numbers for the policies for each region. So I did the same thing that I did for the insurance type data. I went back and searched for the misspelled words and fixed them, and then I redid my pivot table over to get the correct numbers for my table on the right. For the next problem, it asks about the highest and the lowest total insurance sales by state. To find this out, I created another table using the different states and the total insurance sales. I sorted the table from highest to lowest and vice versa in order to get the various answers that were requested. It asks for the highest insurance sales, you can see on the left, and the dollar amount. And then it asks for the lowest insurance sales, where you can see in the second table, um, right there. It also asks you to find the average insurance sales per state. I did this by taking the total amount of insurance sales for all the states, and I divided it by 49, which was the total amount of states in the data set, and that is how I got the answer for that. There are three states that fell below the $800,000 minimum sales level. They are Massachusetts, Vermont, and Connecticut. This chart shows the amount of insurance policies per state. You can see the states are in alphabetical order from top to bottom, and then at the end of the bar on the chart, it shows the amount of policies that were written for each state as you go from top to bottom. Well, the next question asks you to find the highest average price per policy and the lowest average price per policy. To do this, I took my total sales per state and I divided it by the number of policies per state to get the average price per policy per state. And then I made that into a table. On the left, it shows the highest, where I sorted it from the highest average per policy, highest to lowest, and then on the right, I sorted it from lowest to highest. The next question asks you to find the total sales by region. So I created a table using the regions tab and the total sales tab, and then I created a table and sorted it from largest to smallest. Or you see the largest region is the Northeast, and the smallest region is New England, as far as total sales off insurance cases. The next question asks, who is the leading salesperson per region? To answer this question, I used the names of the salesmen and women on one axis, and I used the regions on another axis, and I used their sales totals as the data to put inside of the table. Um, as you can see, the leading salesperson per region I bolded and underlined. You have Dave in the Midwest, Sarah in New England, Mario in North Central, Matt in the Northeast, Jennifer in the Southeast, and Peter in the West. The next question asks to show the total sales for each insurance type. I created a table using the insurance types and the total sales and put them together and created that table. It also asks to show a graph of the total sales of each insurance type in each region. And I created this table. You can see on the left it has the different types of insurance, the professional, life, home, disability, and auto. And you have the color coordination, which goes to the different regions: west, southeast, northeast, north central, North England, New England, and Midwest. And it shows each total amount of insurance sales for each type of insurance in each region. The last question asked me to find total sales per state. I did that by creating a There are more insurance sales than the lighter blues down south. Thank you.